transition and everything been for you? Do you feel like you're settled in and you're liking Pittsburgh, and what has it all been like, that process?
Yeah, I love it here. It is kind of crazy to think it's only been like 6 months since I've been here, but it feels like I've been here forever. Definitely feel acclimated. I feel like I've been around these guys for a long time now. It's weird to think that it's only been a few months. So, and it's a testament to everyone here. You know, the players, the coaches, the support staff, like everyone's so great here. It's really a testament to the people of Pittsburgh and the program that we have here. That, you know, guys can come in and feel that way, you know, right away.
Is that what initially enticed you on Pitt, or one of the things that initially enticed you on Pitt, and what else in addition to that?
Yeah, definitely. You know, you don't get to meet everyone. I talked to Marcus Minor on the phone. I talked to Coach Narduzzi mostly. A few other guys here and there, but there's only so many really people, like in this profession, in the profession of college football, who are head coaches and make that level. And Coach Joe's is one of them. So it's been, you know, to kind of talk to him on the phone and feel that from him. I knew the program was going to be something like it, but it's still blown me away, you know, when you get to experience it firsthand.
What has it been like getting to know Coach Signetti, and your thoughts on his offense, how, you know, he likes to coach his quarterbacks and stuff like that?
It's been awesome. We have a lot of fun. It's a great system. You see it. He says it's time proven, and it is. You know, he's coached the best. He's coached Eli Manning. He's coached Aaron Rodgers. And he's been around the game for so long. And the system's really nice, and the way he coaches it makes it so easy. So it's been a great transition, and that was really one question mark I had coming in, was I didn't know who the OC was going to be. And you know, coaches, you know, made that, you know, really question mark disappear really quickly.
He seems like a pretty easygoing, fun kind of guy. Is that maybe a difference from coach you've had in the past, or is that not as common maybe in the profession that he seems so easygoing, or is maybe on the practice field he's a totally different guy than we get here?
No, he's the same guy. You know, everyone's different, but it is really nice, you know, going out. You're not worried about making mistakes. Obviously, coach can coach you and coach you hard and correct those mistakes, but it's nice when you can go out and kind of play free. And you know, the way the offense is, that's kind of how it is. You know, kind of let it come to you. You know, be smart and make smart decisions. But you know, he talks about it all the time. Go be aggressive and take your shots. So again, his demeanor makes it easy. And you know, I think when you kind of play free and loose and relaxed, and your coach allows you to do that, you make less mistakes anyway. So it's been a nice transition.
What do you feel like have been the biggest areas with your own game that you have wanted to improve and build on in your times, from when you left SC to, you know, starting here at Pitt?
Yeah, I think you know, you see the game growing and quarterback position evolving. A lot of the off-platform throws, and even that stuff, it doesn't mean you have to scramble around a lot. It might be a small movement. It might be a subtle, quick, you know, slide and throw. It might be one step that, you know, honestly the general person might not notice as much. I think for me, that can be a huge part of the game. It has been, and I kind of just want to improve upon that. Especially, I separated my shoulder 2 years ago, so I think a lot of that biomechanic stuff has changed for me since I've tried to, like, you know, adjust to that injury. And so I think changing that as well, you know, goes with the off-platform stuff. So I think for me, just getting more and more comfortable with that, and it got to a point now where, you know, I'm doing it every day, and I don't need to get coached on it. It's been pretty nice.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Nice meeting you.
How's it been kind of like meeting Nick Patty and like competing with him now? How has that whole process been for you guys on like a personal level?
Yeah,
during the competition.
Nick's been awesome, man. Like, I think when I committed, he sent me a text even before I did, because coach told him. He sent me a text right away. I met him like the first day I was in the building. He's been awesome, and he's an awesome guy to be around in the room, to be around every day. Really, all those guys in the room make it fun. You know, people have possession, like obviously the quarterback position, only one guy plays, and you know, I've been in other situations where it's definitely been awkward, but that's not really the situation here, especially going through competition. You know, all the guys have been awesome.
Yeah, how have you seen him push your game, and how have you helped push his game so far?
You know, we really just collaborate, I think, a lot. You know, it's a new offense for both of us, for all the guys in the room. So when something comes up, you know, we're putting in something none of us have run. You know, it's nice to kind of talk through with other guys, and especially, you know, there's a lot of conversation you have with coaches, but, you know, in between, there's a lot of downtime. So I think a lot of that stuff kind of allows you to talk to, you know, the other guy and say, hey, man, what do you think about this? Like, what did you see here when I ran this? And, you know, you find more times than not, you're kind of seeing it the same way more times than not.
How well have you gotten to know kind of the new receivers in this group, and have you gotten a lot of time to build any chemistry or any kind of relationships with them yet?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time this summer. You know, there's obviously, like, the mandatory work that you have to put in. But I think beyond that, we talk about, I think the LSU crew, when Joe Burrow was there, they talked about 10,000 throws. So that was kind of our goal going into summer, like let's get as many throws as we can. So we spent a lot of time together this summer, and then the voluntary, throwing sessions, and they've been great. And it kind of allows you to get to know them a bit more. And beyond that, you come out today and you feel like you're in sync with those guys. Your timing's down because you've thrown every route so many times. So it's been really great. Those guys work really hard.
How close did you get to those 10,000 throws?
We didn't count. I think we got past it, honestly. We kind of figured out, like, hey, if we throw like 100 balls every day, if we throw 4 or 5 times a week, we're gonna hit that number at some point. And we didn't. There was never a time or day where we like missed it. Even if it was going out and running the back half of the route, because you want to protect those guys' legs and stuff. But we definitely hit it. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but we definitely hit it. Yeah.